I was on that. I was on that video. Bringing out,
It's
bringing
weak
out the
because
social
you have
unrest,
something which is called an
civil
inflated
unrest
value.
edition
When
among men
things
is
that was
coming.
once cheap appears to be more expensive because of the devaluing of the US dollar. Okay, because other nations are taking their currencies and their reserves out
That's
of this
another
petrol.
prophecy. I might as well get that too. Yeah, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. That's coming. And also, verse 15 kind of goes into that too. It actually, verse 16, elaborates on what verse 15 is saying. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. As you can see, Esau got cut again, so now I'm gonna have to play that video. Oh, I had to play that video again. I had
Out
to
of this
click on it
petrodollar.
again.
So therefore, they need a crisis such as
Because these
COVID-19 to
devils got
kind of
cut.
disguise a collapse, so to speak, because they can't just come out and say, look, the dollar is crashing, everybody panic, run for your lives, and go and kill people. They can't say that. It's not PC. So therefore, let's hide it under this this made-up virus, and this actually, believe it or not, even though
the famine of the word, that's actually already been prophesied. So these these devils, they ain't doing shit that they ain't being allowed to do.
been plummeting since the 60s and 70s, man. It's been declining ever since because every year the dollar gets weaker because you have something which is called an inflated value. When things that was once cheap appears to be more expensive because of the devaluing of the US dollar. Okay, because other nations are taking their currencies and
Cause when Nixon took dollar off the gold standard, there wasn't really anything holding that up. So that's why they had to do that petrodollar shit with Saudi Arabia. You sell your oil in dollars, and we will defend your interests. Basically, that's what Esau did.
reserves out of this petrodollar. So therefore, they need a crisis such as COVID-19 to kind of disguise a collapse, so to speak, because they can't just come out and say, look, the dollar is crashing, everybody panic, run for your lives, and go and kill people. They can't say that. It's not PC. So therefore, let's hide it under this this made-up virus, and this actually, believe it or not, even though hoax goes into falsify, it means false information. That's what it is. Now, they do have a fucking virus though out here that they can release on people, and I believe they did it in China, no doubt. Because even with this scare that they're putting on the people,
it's a scare tactic. A lot of these deaths, like in Italy, for example, a lot of deaths in Italy, half of them are half of them were attributed to other reasons, and they just decided to say, "Oh, he died from COVID-19." Like these devils, they're hyping this shit up. They're inflating the numbers so that you'll be like, oh shit, I need I need a I need a Esau to save me from the coronavirus. Do whatever you need to do, Esau. That's how they want you to be.
This is still works of Yahweh Shemi Haushai, and this very event is still causing people to bug out because, hey, they can say, you know what, man, let's just go ahead and drop the full biological weapon on these motherfuckers, man. They can do that because Esau has some shit. Don't think he don't. It's because you don't see people dropping dead by the thousands yet, but hey, they saying that people are dropping dead like crazy. They said people are literally dying from this, and whether the numbers are fabricated or not, it's still a reality that the shit is happening. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, ain't nothing to take lightly, man. You know? But it says we're putting this initial number at 30%. And it says here, and there's a 30% unemployment rate. That's 60% right there. That's a 30% unemployment rate. And really, we already at 30%, 40% unemployment. They talking about, well, unemployment is down to 4%. That's bullshit, man. Because I know a lot of people that ain't got jobs, and people that got jobs, they are basically below poverty standards, man. You know, you can work good jobs and you still ain't making enough to provide for your families. Shit, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20 dollars an hour ain't enough to feed no family, man. On average, you need to be making $50, $60 an hour just to barely get by. What the fuck is $15, $16 an hour gonna do? Especially when you got more than one kid. And then your rent is already $1,000 a month. That's your paycheck gone. You got a car note, insurance, and all this other shit. Basically, they bleeding you dry. And you idiots in America, man, you should know that. You should have been said, fuck this government, man. But you waiting on Esau and his government to come and bail your stupid asses out, which they gonna kill you. They gonna round you up and they gonna fucking eviscerate you, man. That's what they're doing. They gonna round you up and they gonna
going to Egypt for help.
Fucking kill you. Alright? And it's good for you because you allowed them to do it. Like when the cop got gunned down by that ex-military dude, they was like, why'd you shoot the cop? The motherfucker said, because he let me do it. You know? But it says here, it says, in the second quarter of this year, as a result of the planned economic shutdowns, Federal Reserve, see, they said planned, meaning this was, you gotta look at their words, man. They try to hide shit in plain sight. They basically...
Exactly. These devils think they're slick.
Be telling you that they did.
That double talk. Say shit a different way, so, you know, to hide something. You know, they'll tell you something, but in a way that you can't perceive it. Because it's said in a certain way. That's how these devils operate.
This shit on purpose.
So you gotta be woke to that shit.
Because you don't understand, this man, this white man is the fucking devil, man. Excuse my French. I'm just in that spirit this morning, man. I'm just in that rough, that barbaric type. Well, I ain't gonna say barbaric, man. I'm just in that rough warrior type spirit. Because barbaric, they just without, barbarians are just without fucking moral. We don't consider ourselves barbarians, man. Esau's a barbarian, you know. But it says the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, President James Bullard told Bloomberg News on March 22nd, gross domestic product, he adds, is expected to drop by 50%. This shit collapsed right there, man. Because the GDP was at, what, 34%? Now I believe it's like, it's not even growing at I forgot the numbers on it, but it's not growing at all. It's not growing. GDP is growing slower than what it's collapsing faster than what is growing. It says, unlike most bouts economic malaise, this is a self-inflicted wound to counter a serious public.
I remember reading this article the other day too. That's the spirit.
Health crisis. But whatever the reason, it means business shutter and people without jobs and incomes. That's risky. So there's gonna be fucking riots and shit, man. They know people are gonna resort to fighting, man. Civil unrest. And I'm not gonna get into the whole article. I'm gonna get into the scriptures. All right, but anyway, I'm gonna bring out a couple of precepts here.
Yeah, so this shit is totally shit is hitting the fan. They're gonna. That's another excuse for Esau to bring World War III pop off in the Middle East, because it's gonna be a shooting war first. So where all these military troops gonna go? They're gonna go to the Middle East, and also these people gonna be dying of coronavirus. So that's gonna they're gonna say that some of them, I believe that some people actually get the virus, but like I said, the numbers are inflated. But yeah, that war will also be a part of it, because it is gonna be a shooting war. First, it's gonna be like a conventional war, and it's gonna turn nuclear. So first, so that's when they're gonna bring in the Gurkha troops. That's when they're gonna bring in the foreign troops. Vladimir, fucking Oleg, fucking Hans, you know, fucking Ming, and all these fucking foreign troops. Ham, of course, these UN shock troops. They're gonna have their way with you Jakes. They're gonna have their way with y'all. They're gonna be like, what rights? Shut the fuck up and get in the truck. Man, as soon as you say some shit about your rights, they're gonna fucking hit you over the head and that's gonna be it. They may just put your ass to death right there, but they're probably, they're gonna just, beat your ass with the fucking gun or some shit. Well, they especially these Russian troops, they know how to they know how to fight. So they're gonna be, they're gonna put their hands on you also. And you women, you Eves, y'all are, hey, y'all gonna be trotting down as the mire of the street, like real shit. That's Micah. I'm gonna just go ahead and pull it up. Oh, first I'm gonna bring out. Hold up, I can. Sedition among men, right? Yeah, this is coming. Invading one another, they shall not regard. Okay, yeah, that also all these, all three of these verses, they really from from 15 to 20, 15 to 19, they're all coming to pass. I mean, these cities getting locked down. There's checkpoints being set up outside states and shit. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. That makes it clear right there. But yeah, you women, then she that is my enemy. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. So you Eves that were on brothers' lives and in the comment boards talking shit, or on their social media accounts, because some brothers have, including me, have social media accounts where we also share truth and post truth. You so-called sisters that came up against us on that shit. Y'all, she that is my enemy. You Eves that continue to give your man hell. To give the Israelite man hell. Continue to be like, I don't need a man. Continue to try to collect child support off a man and shit. Really, you ain't. You spending most of it buying designer clothes, MK purses, all that shit. Going on trips, getting your nails done every week. And the kid is left wearing shit from Goodwill. Like that is, and then that vagina money too. She that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. She was shameless. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, which a female dog, what is that? That's a bitch. But now shame is gonna cover her. Which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? They're like that, they're like Job's wife. They're like, yeah, that's what they basically say, like, oh, it ain't gonna happen, America ain't gonna be destroyed, ain't nothing. Where is he? What is he doing? Like, you're out there, you're keeping all these laws and going out there on the highways and byways. You're always into that Bible. These women be talking shit. Always into that Bible. Always watching them videos. And they're like, what is it getting you? Because if something doesn't have immediate material reward, if it don't make FRNs to these women and to these 2/3, it don't make sense. Because that's FRNs, that's not real money. It's real riches, stored riches in heaven. Real riches. Ah, shit, what the fuck? Slovakia. Con. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. Verse 20, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. So that's the real riches, not even anything material on earth. Like that ain't even the real riches. Even though land, land, property, land, resources, slaves, that's actually worth something. FRNs, they ain't worth shit. And pretty soon people are gonna find that out, and they're just gonna be used to wipe your ass, since they bought up all the toilet paper and now they're buying up the baby wipes. Pretty much all they're gonna have is dollar bills to wipe their ass. That's, you know, that's the hard-earned money that people be talking about. Worthless pieces of paper. It's inflated. The value of these pieces of paper is artificially inflated. But it's gonna pop like a bubble. All that, you know. It's gonna, people are gonna see, like, people are gonna realize, they're gonna find out how much it's actually worth. They're gonna use this toilet paper as fucking firewood, cause you know that the EMP coming too. You know the EMP coming. The day of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is gonna be darkness and not light. So you know the EMP is coming. That's when apparitions. They're really. That's when Wisdom of Solomon chapter 17 is really gonna come in play. But it may come in play before then too. But think about it, when it's all dark and shit, nobody can see shit. Like that, people are already scared, so that would be the perfect time for that shit to happen. But there's probably gonna be power outages in like certain areas, and then that would be happening. People are gonna see apparitions in those areas. This shit is real, and 2/3 of our people, they're gonna find out how real it is. Yeah, and also something else that's in here that's true, that applies to what I'm saying, applies to, like, it applies hold on, I'm looking for that verse I was at. Con. For where your treasure is, there your heart, there will your heart be also. Also, there is another. I think a brother brought this out too. His article. People more likely to fall in love because of financial stability, basically. There was an article that a brother brought out. Con right here. Oh shit, down nearly 3% early Wednesday in wake of grim coronavirus forecast. 30 stocks among the it was among the S&P 500 managed gains in the calamitous first quarter, but it's down nearly 3% now. It's just day is just beginning. Yeah, do Americans marry for love or money? Finally, an answer. A recent study by Merrill Lynch looks at our relationship with finance and romance. Is a Generation Z the only one to choose love over money? So they say. Does the size of your partner's bank account matter? People are more realistic than romantic by the time they wed. Abby Rodman, a psychotherapist in Boston, told Market Watch. We're living in a time when people are waiting longer to get married. She said, love of many. Also, that goes into the love of many waxing cold. She said, today both genders are closing in on 30 by the time they tie the knot. If they already experienced a long-term head-over-heels relationship before marriage, they've also learned that those crazy in love feelings do subside over time. What they call that fucking honeymoon part, basically the honeymoon part of the relationship. You know, proving that love is actions. It's not just a fucking feeling or words. Research supports her theory. Some 56% of Americans say they want a partner who provides financial security more than head over heels love, so they're getting them with them for money. A recent survey released by Merrill Edge, an online discount brokerage, and you can bet that most of them are women. Most of those Americans that want a partner who provides financial security more than head over heels, you can bet that a good majority of those are women. A recent survey, that's just, it is what it is. A recent survey released by Merrill Edge, an online discount brokerage and division of Bank of America Merrill Lynch. And they're saying that shit went down. Negative 4.993. Shit. This queendom is going down as we speak. This sentiment is held in almost Kahalai Haba Shimi Al Shai by Shimmer Kakadash. All praises. For real. This is one of the reasons why this is good that America is going down. This sentiment is held, they say, in almost equal measure by both men and women, 54%. But even it shows you here that the women is higher, 57% women. Generation Z, born between 1996 and 2010, is the only cohort to choose love over money. I don't, I'm just gonna, both genders are closing in on 30 by the time they, know what that goes into. This devil's queendom is falling. Like, I'm just reading this article by Market Watch, and this devil is through. This queendom is falling. It's completely through. Oh, con, I got it. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's what you're saying. Iniquity is abounding. They don't really love you. That's a deception. Iniquity, that's a deception. That's basically, they play with your emotions to make you think that they love you and shit, but they don't. That's deception, witchcraft. They know when someone, well, they may not know, or they may know. A lot of them, like, come on, when you catch feelings for a woman, you catch feelings for someone, you get to that point where you basically will do anything for them, and that's unhealthy. But a lot of men, they fall into that trap, basically. And her hands are at her as bands. Whoever is righteous shall escape. Reason for choosing money over love. Aaron Levan, is a so-called Jew. You can tell he's Jewish. He's not Levine, you know, they try to say they're Levites and shit, but they wish to be. Not wrong, you know. He ain't no descendant of Aaron. Head of consumer banking and Merrill Edge blamed the lack of financial planning. Merrill Edge polled more than 1,000 people aged 18 to 40 with investable assets between 20,000 and 250,000. For this purpose, investable assets was defined as the value of all cash, savings, mutual funds, CDs, IRAs, stocks, bonds, all other types of investments. So you had such as 401k, 403b, and Roth IRA. You know, Roth, that's in the name, Rothschild. That means red. But excluding a primary home and other real estate investment. So basically, they invest in all this shit, these 401ks and all that. And Salakia, it hasn't gone into. I still haven't got to the point, basically. And even though they want partners with a certain social economic status, or someone who made some smart bets on the Dow Jones Industrial Index, you know, rich, a rich dude, basically. A lot of these Edomite women, they're doing the same shit to their men. They're doing the same shit. The curses are hitting them. Made some smart bets on the Dow Jones Industrial Index. That's a Deuteronomy 30 verse 7. The curses are falling upon our enemies and those who hate us. And these devils are number one. DGIA, that shit going down. S&P 500, that shit going down. The respondents said they remain coy about their own finances. They ranked nearly all major relationship milestones, including meeting their prospective in-laws, being intimate, traveling together, and discussing politics ahead of discussing their finances. Because people will literally leave you for that shit. They'll walk the fuck out. They said they postponed the money talk with their significant others, especially when the topic is that 60% salary, 57% investments, 55% spending habits, 51%. The salary is gonna be, you know, a lot of we have to avoid talking, you know, as a man, you know why that happens, because we tell them about the salary, you know, that when you tell women about your salary, and it's not like, you know, a very high salary, they're gonna be, they're gonna look at you sideways, they're gonna look down on you actually. And spending habits, that would be the woman a lot, and so they don't want to show you that they're gonna spend all your money. And priorities may change with a second wedding, cause that shit don't last either. And this Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis reportedly said the first time you marry for love, the second for money, and the third for companionship. So promoting that idea, marrying, leaving that dude, marrying, leaving it. having several husbands. I mean, you're not even supposed to leave your wife just for any reason. If she is not pleased to dwell with. I'd rather. Hey, I'm gonna get that too. Oh, Shalom, Mark. Yahweh Shem Yahushai Barakatah. Yeah, Esau probably fucking with my shit. You know how these devils roll. Yeah, right here. I was looking for brawling women, but a brawling woman is a wicked woman. So, verse 16, I'd rather dwell with the lion and the dragon than keep house with the wicked woman. That you can't live with a woman like that. Also, yeah, I'm gonna go back to that article. Yeah, someone who's a hopeless romantic. Said Randy Kessler, who wrote the book Divorce. Protect yourself, your kids, and your future. But he's saying that people still marry more for romance than for finance, which people. Well, these dudes that are like romantic and shit, that are hopeless romantics and shit. That's a bad thing to be. Like, I know from experience. Always trying to do the most for a woman and shit. Like, no matter what she does for you, even if she don't do shit for you, you do the most for a woman. That's like, that's a bad state to be in. That, like, yeah, there's a scripture for that too. Alright. Yeah, there's a scripture for that too. Servants have become servants for her sake. Con. Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. Verse 27. Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. Like, that's plain right there. That's plain right there. Yeah, he says that people marry more for romance than for finance, which is more the men are more likely to do that. More the men are to actually have